Welcome everybody, thank you so much for joining us. We are thrilled to invite you to our Serena and Lily Masterclass, Secrets of Styling a Beautiful Bed. So we're going to walk you through 3 beds today. My name is Kirsty Williams, I'm Chief Design Officer.
My name is Jody Moon and I'm the Serena and Lily Bed Stylist.
And we're going to share with you our tips for layering, for adding seasonality, and how layers can really change the dynamic and narrative of a bed. There's 3 components to Serena and Lily bedding: materials, craftsmanship, and then there's the details. We search for the best fibers that we can weave bedding that is smooth, that's soft, that's easy to care for, and that will last you well. So we're very proud of the relationships that we've developed with our vendors around the world. All of our sheeting is made in Portugal. They're all family-run businesses and have been doing this for generations, so certainly they're the best in class. Our quilts are mostly made in India. In India, we're able to identify very skilled artisans who are experts at hand embroidery. The last component to our bedding is details. We love a tassel, we love 10 tassels. We love trim, we love fringe, we love all of these embellishments. The bed starts with your foundation. Get the best mattress you can. This is our Serena and Lily mattress. It's made of all natural materials, so no chemicals to worry about.
This is a mattress pad, which we will place on top of the mattress topper for additional comfort.
As we said earlier, there's no right and wrongs here. My mother taught me to go from one corner to the opposite corner, the next corner to the opposite corner. What we're using on this bed is a mixture of linen and percale. We love linen. Linen is a very breathable material. It's great in the spring and the summer, but it'll also keep you warm in the winter, so don't feel afraid to use it year-round.
And flat sheets traditionally are put on upside down, so once you do a pullback, you actually get to see the nice embellishments. One of the great things about a linen bed is it's very, very versatile. We're gonna end up making several looks for you. This is a very easy bed. The pullback can be done at about 1/3 of the bed, which leaves you plenty of real estate for pillows and shams.
A Eurosham is a 26-inch square. It's usually a partner to your duvet, or in the case of a quilt, to your quilt. And we like to use them matching. The decorative detail, the trim, usually goes to the outside.
It's always nice to put an additional sham in front because this is where your face lies, so you want to protect the material.
And remember, the nature of a sham is that it's decorative. Sometimes we like to adjust it a little bit so you can see your trim of your pillowcase sticking out beyond your pillow sham. This is a great opportunity to add color, to add texture, to add embellishments. We wanted this to remain a very neutral, calm, serene bed, so we've just chosen a natural color pillow with this beautiful embroidery to give it a lot of texture and depth.
For another additional look and layer is we can remove our duvet for a different season if this is too warm for you.
We're going to use our all cotton white bed blanket. This is a super versatile layer. This would be great for really warm summer nights, but if it's a little bit cooler, then we can add to this a coverlet. So the difference between a quilt and a coverlet is a coverlet is a single layer. So you can see this one has a beautiful hand crocheted fringe all the way around. Because it's got a decorative trim, we don't want to tuck this. You've got this lovely bit of texture and interest and depth that you're building into your bed.
And for yet another look, we can add a quilt.
Again, we like to fold this just at the bottom of the bed. And I think Jody and I both agree here that a nice neat fold for a quilt.
Yes. And I actually like to fold it in thirds, leaving the top at the bottom of the quilt, so on a cold, chilly day, all you have to do is pull it up.
We like to think about our bed as an outfit. If you think of the bed itself as your shoes, your bedding is, these to me always resemble a beautiful white, crisp white shirt. And then if your pillows become your accessories, your throw is a little bit like the overcoat. So always think about your bed. Would you wear this? Would you put these colors together? Would you put these patterns together? And if the answer is yes, it's probably going to work.
Just creates more movement on this bed that is nice and solid and white. Again, no rules and regulations, but we think this is just a really beautiful way to show a throw and really to
On something like this that's so decorative, it really highlights the beauty of the construction of the throw. And now we're going to head over to our classic hotel bed.
This is the hotel bed and is one of my personal favorites. It's structured, it's crisp, it's clean, it's soft. The sateen is so soft to the skin. Getting in this bed literally will transport you. It feels so good to the touch.
So the thing about a hotel bed that we love is it's the perfect edit. As Chanel used to say, when you get to the door, take one thing off. We've put everything on, we took one thing off. There's nothing extraneous here. It's perfectly edited. When you think about building a hotel bed, think about the bed itself. We like to use a bed that has a little bit of presence, but it's not overpowering. So we've got our tall Broderick here, and we just have it upholstered in white. So it plays a secondary role, but the role is a really good supporting role. We want just serenity, we want cleanliness, and we want a beautiful edit.
And on this sateen bed, I would recommend using a medium to a high heat to keep this nice, soft, crisp, fresh look. I wouldn't use a steam. A nice hot heat, evenly placed, will keep this nice and smooth and keep it really fresh for you. And on this embroidery, really use a high heat. It will keep all of this nice embroidery intact. If you use a steam, it tends to loosen up some of the threading and it will lose some of its perfection.
We can take a decorative pillow that's still within the color palette, so we're not introducing another color, and we can just pop that in the middle, and you can see how that just gives you a whole different dynamicness to this bed. Two things we can do here. We can change this bed dramatically with how we play with the pillows themselves.
You don't have to use Euros here. We could stack.
This gives another, even just like this, a beautiful, clean hotel look. Or
you can place the Euro in front.
And then add your decorative pillow, and you've still maintained that very clean, edited, beautiful hotel look that we all love, but just gives it something different. So another fun thing to do is to take a bed like this and then give it a completely different personality. So here we want to show you how we would make a bed like this a little bit more feminine, a little softer. We can play with scale. It's something we love to do with decorative pillows. This is a 40-inch long lumbar, but because it's in this soft blue color with this beautiful soft embroidery, it makes it just feel a little bit more feminine. And then we would layer that with another pillow, which gives it a little bit of extra character and makes it feel a little softer. And then as one more layer, to continue that story, we would put a coordinating throw.
And again, with the hotel bed, I would leave it nice and clean right at the end of the bed.
So what we've done here is we've added our Augustine quilt as another layer. And because it's navy blue, you get this navy dominant look from this angle here, which is just really pretty and makes the bed feel, again, very, very different. Beds can be really chameleons depending on one element you add to it.
This is our casual bed, and I love this bed because it is low maintenance and it is casual, and it still doesn't sacrifice any of the beauty or the comfort. This is a really, really nice bed.
When we think about a casual bed, we sometimes like to use a natural bed. There's something about a natural material that's very organic. It's soft, it just feels right, it goes with anything.
And much like the linen, this percale is very, very low maintenance. If it's fresh out of the dryer, you can just put it on the bed and achieve this look. If you do have some folds or any creases in it, all you need to do is just shoot a little bit of steam on it and they free up, and this is your result.
We love percale. It has a matte finish to it, as opposed to sateen, which has more of a sheen to it. So love the matteness, and especially when we pair it with something like this. You know, we've added to this bed this program because it just has this wonderful hand embroidery that is very textural and just gives it a lovely layer of elevation that you get only with this kind of hand embroidered thread.
And one of the great things about this bed, even though I made it a little more structured for you, it's very, very casual. You don't have to feel confined to this pillow arrangement. We can play with it. It doesn't have to be perfect. This bed lends itself to being extremely casual. In the morning, you could just shake your duvet, let it fall, toss your pillows, and you still have a very, very beautiful bed.
One thing that we sometimes like to do, we won't use the Euroshams, but we will use 3 24-inch deck pillows. And that's sometimes a nice balance so that you don't have 2, 2, and 2. So it breaks up that formula and gives you a completely different look. But 3 does fit very nicely on a queen. It also fits very nicely on a king. And you can see how that just feels very different. The number 3 here does make it feel more casual because it's not all exactly the same. So that's another nice thing to do. Again, let's throw our deck pillow on.
Yes.
We always love a deck pillow. That's Bowden. And then we love the layer that you get with a throw. This is a linen throw, so look how beautifully it drapes. So you can do what Jodi's doing and just let it do its own thing because it does have a beautiful drape. Or you can fold it and you can keep it very neat on the end of the bed as we've done with our other beds.
There's no rules. What's most important about your bed is that this is where you relax and where you rejuvenate. So take care of your bed and your bed will take care of you.